My Deadlands board game, Slaughter Gulch, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's packed up and put in storage. I keep it either under the bed or in the garage, and basically all I have to do is unhook these things, put the player pieces here, and take the lid off. There are 6 player station, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and basically each player station has magnets and a board that gives you the numbers of each thing, and then basically depending upon how many pawns you have in your gang, you move it magnetically on the board, and then when everybody's finished playing, they just set their board down so that movements can't change. Here's the map. You can, and these, if there needs to be added heights to the board, for example, this goes up here. And the board is designed for both role-playing and the board game. So along with the player stations, every player has a deck of cards. You use cards instead of dice. And then you have the actual figures of your gang. These are the Marshals, Texas Rangers. And then everybody gets their own land card, and then you buy land in the town, become whenever the highest percentage, depending upon how many players you have, own the land, the game stops and victory points are added up. In addition, under each section there is a player station. If someone wants to role play, they can put a stage under a section and have the people role play this out. So if you're role playing Deadlands board game, or miniature RPG game, this would be the one to choose. So there's the Indians, and each faction has their own figures and luck tokens based on the faction look. The Indians, the agency, which is kind of like the government secret agencies, the hucksters that stay in the saloon and they can play hexes with their here's the saloon. Okay, then you have the mad scientists. I also was going to add a group of Civil War Union soldiers faction, but I never did. You can add that and buy a 72 millimeter box of soldiers. There's the evil outlaw gang, and this is what the stagecoach looks like coming into town. There's a train there that can trigger an event. Whenever the train or the stagecoach or the wagon comes into town, it brings in resources to the general store. There's all sorts of things that can be done, actions. You can go to the doctor if you're wounded and get healed. You can deposit your ghost rock in the bank. You can go to the telegraph office Each faction has telegraphs they can receive and gives them victory points based on their action. So if they fulfill this action, they get so many victory points. So there's the 6 factions here, and game. And then here's the. Let me show you this. All the game components. There's the bones, which are dice, horses, which increase their movement, townspeople that you can populate, 10 ghost rock, 5 ghost rock, 1 ghost rock. These are, if you have a bar fight, they are cards that you get based on your strength. If you want to recruit someone, you can get an encounter card, and based on passing one of these tests, you can recruit them into your gang, and then you switch them for a gang card. If the player, one of the pawns dies and is buried, if there's a hollowed event card, here are the events cards, like a stagecoach coming in. If it's a hollowed event card, anybody that's dead draws this and they get a certain ability. These are the item cards that you can purchase. And then if you have to use this card, you can discard this card and get the bonus of the card. So they have, like a horse has ace, different numbers. Then if you listen to a townsfolk, you can hear gossip that will assist you. And some of them, like overheard Betsy Lou had twins. That's a useless gossip card, but some gossip cards give you secrets that you need to progress in the game. So here's all the components. This whole thing is available for purchase, whether you're role-playing or playing the Deadlands game. If you play the game, I do have a complete rule book that I wrote for the game components that I added, and then player cards that tell you everything you can do. Explains the icons on the card, and then gives you an additional information for buying lands. And you try to buy the highest percentage of lands based on how many players there is to take over the town and end the game. The game's usually about 2 hours of play time. And you can purchase the whole thing. I'm moving to another country, so if you want to purchase this game, just make me a reasonable offer, and I would be happy to work with you.